Oh, that was close.
Oh, that was really close. Like, that almost snatched it away from the side of Becky, but Becky managed to press the retribution in time and immediately snatched it out of the way.
Yeah, Dominus was kind of really upset. Hopefully we can get the camera on them like, oh, I got it. And that kind of really means a big deal for both of the teams. It gives you a level 4 straight away and got that ultimate to go in for ganks. And looking at this, Rumble tried to bait it out, but then Dominus kind of questioned what is Rumble doing, I think, because he's not following up with that movement. And Rumble just...
What?
Oh, that was... Oh my goodness. Did you see that flicker just now? That was not a very good flicker, but Mr. V, was it just by a second? He managed to make it on time back on home of Rumble.
I mean, that was a sick escape. Regardless, like, I'm just really surprised that RG didn't really have it in back. They're currently attempting for the very first turtle, and Becky's at it, already popping the out, and Keymax is still away.
That was nice insanity, but then being caught Aeon, that's the first blood going into 2 minutes of a game. Following up after the turtle. Very early turtle. I usually get within like after minute 3, but then, well, everybody's just going for it and keep on taking the momentum to another level, trying to get the first tier 1 tower on it.
I mean, like, they've already fooled them once, and this time fooling them twice is going to be the way to go. Sana getting caught up by himself, and where can he possibly run when there is Rumble to smack him right into the face?
Man, I hate that Kula skin. You know how much I tried to get that Kula skin? Like, a lot of diamond, I still didn't get it.
Yeah, you gotta spend, like, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of ringgit, dollar, whichever one it will be, and that's the reason why it's kind of like limited, you know, like it's...
Stop busting it out, I heard you! But now, Zorn trying to pick it up a fight and challenging Aeon, being harassed badly, and it seems like he's trying to retreat a bit. Sana just came in for the extra hand, while Rumble, I think he's still trying to taunt for the rest of Resurgence in the jungle.
Well, I really like to see how they are actually playing out, having Aurora going into some of these matchups there. Like you said, locking them down to actually secure the kill is one way to go. And so far, you see Zorn already being involved with those 2 pickups, and we're going to see another fight over on the bomb side. And as I speak of his name, he manages to secure a kill, but in return, Terizla coming from the side of Sana managed to pick one up as well. Dominus just going to give him a little space, but over on the top side, Mr. V added, taking 1 kill for himself. Sana going in for the flicker, trying to bring down Zorn, but this time around, not so lucky with Dominus getting that kill.
A lot of time to get that kill, but Rumble trying to just taunt, but then in return and he still get 1 kill? Wait, what? 1 versus 3 defending and trying to run and kill with what?
We're seeing a total brawl across the map, coming in from both GEEK as well as Resurgence, but GEEK now trying to take down the turtle. They've already stolen 1 away from RSG, and this time RSG needs to actually get this one back, but it's too little too late. Granger will be able to actually snap that 1 net back, and I think that this is just going to be a lot more of that pressure coming towards the objectives for inside of Resurgence. They gave that one away, and they're trying to focus on towards mid lane this time around.
And I see Rumble, they're actually taunting Mr. V a lot. Probably Mr. V was being targeting him the last game. So he's like, this time I'm gonna do back. Look at it, I'm actually a big stone walking around with nobody can hit me or actually damage me. But that Fix just discovered Aeon has been hiding there forever. That ice is super nice and high damage. Fix managed to finish that off, and he was waiting there for a long time for Aeon.
He tried to set up the Tyrant's Rage, and he missed it by a mile, and that feels really bad. Like, the moment he missed it, he knows he messed up big time. But speaking of a big mess here, that will be 1 more kill in the hands of Granger, and Lud knows that this is way too much. 4 members versus 1, he has to bail and retreat all the way back into the base.
I like how Zorn just setting up everything for the rest of the team to come out and follow up, but Sana, he was doing okay last game, but not this time. Zorn just shows him that export jumps a red side, Dominus jump right in. They really love their Esmeralda for GEEK fam.
Wow. I'm just really impressed on how Zorn is really performing. Every single time they try to retreat, that's where they just lock him down, just snare them into place, frozen in time, and Rumble over on side of the mid side of the Resurgence knocking at their door, and they are just trying to do a little bit of a bait and switch while we have Becky over on top side having a free tower to himself.
Or frozen inside.
Yeah.
Wherever yours.
A little bit of Disney movie reference or Captain America.
Okay. I was trying to show something, but not being quite a face rejection there. But anyhow, Zorn, he's trying to wait for the right moment to get caught. Maybe a core. Hopefully it will be a carry. But if that works right for him too, with that burst damage, he has a lot on his plate already. Zorn is really the center for the team.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's also the center of attention when it comes to, flashing out those emotes. And here comes Becky getting chased by Sana as well as Abby. I'm not sure whether he can turn this one around. Figure out Amar being popped, but he managed to still escape. That was a huge one coming in, but he bought enough time for the rest of GEEK fam because they're marching towards the mid lane.
He bought too much time. Look at how much pressuring in the mid lane for GEEK is actually pushing in by Bang! Heck! Mr. V! But that dominance with a lot of shields around him. There's no way in shutting him down. Look at Lilia trying to burst a little bit more, but that shield never goes down, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at Aeon. He managed to actually escape, but this time, it won't be any sort of luck for the Franco, as we see Play of Despair already purchased by Phoenix. Same goes to the Wing of Apocalypse, the Queen. Well, that's a mouthful, of course, but Becky, you just gotta know this guy can definitely pack punch.
Zoravic get all the space he wanted and trying to push on top. He's following the rest of the team, just gonna give extra hands. And Zorn is waiting for somebody to take up the stand and just gonna be frozen up in time like a Fortress said.
Oh yeah.
Well, look at that. Look how much items have been finished off by the rest of Team GEEK fam. Kind of behind in terms of farming. Not that too big of a gap for goal, but 10-3 on scoreboard. Ouch, that's gonna hurt.
Well, I mean, like, you look at Esmeralda as well as Aurora, both of them maybe just really performing real well, but my eyes are still fixated on Zorn, on not only the coolest skin that you talked about, like, the way that he actually played out so safely, right in the middle of those tanks, just trying to make sure that they get those locked down right in towards the right targets. But RSG, they really couldn't find a way to actually commit to the fight and still walk out of it alive.
Yeah, cool skin. Stop saying that in my face. Yeah, I'm salty right now.
I don't know how much you spend for it, but like, I'm really disappointed when it comes to this, like, good skin, yep, that's good enough.
And I like how it just skates along, and then look at this. They are getting the uncontested lord easily for GEEK fam. These are going on their way, but Resurgence still holding on, defending as much as they can. Mr. B trying to get the core on them. If he caught Zorn, it will be a hard time for GEEK to actually follow up with the damage, because Zorn is the one that really do the hardest part in terms of team fight.
Yeah, and after looking at the side of the GEEK fam, they understood that they can possibly wait out for all these members of RSG to actually get segregated after the minions, pull them in towards their respective lanes, and maybe then they will be able to actually find a sort of way to actually break it towards the base, because Lord is marching towards the mid side, so there's going to be enough time being fought by all these guys, especially for Ozorvecchio on the top lane.
Exactly, he's pressuring the top lane as much as he can, trying to give more space for the team to actually follow up with the Lord. But I like how Rumble just say, hello, peekaboo, they're just opening all the bushes around in the jungle side. And now Lord is marching in, a big war is coming soon, and Zorn trying to hold his spirits, but Lord didn't last long enough.
He said hello and goodbye.
Yeah, that was fast, hello and goodbye.
I mean, it was cute for a moment, but the second Lord, which is coming in a couple more minutes, will be even more ferocious, as we see GEEK fam already dealing about 50% of damage over on the lower side of the structure on bot lane.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't utilize that Lord just now. They are playing super safe for GEEK because they know one mistake can actually just turn the tides over on the Resurgence side.
Yeah, and RSG playing with full discipline. We see 2 versus 1 over on the side of Zorvecchio, but over on bot side, there will be a commitment immediately crashing it in, and Bobby still managed to escape out of that, making it a 2v1, and it took so much to just burst down the Esmeralda. We're not even talking about, Zorn or Phoenix.
You're talking about the whole team to burst him down, because at this point, his shield is just so painful to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, they understood that 2 members are already trying to deal with Ozoreki, so that's already the advantage that they have. 4 versus 3, and here comes the figure out. Wait, pop right in the middle, command to this fight, and it will be members of Resurgence still holding it out, not having enough minutes to actually take down the tower yet.
Not enough, but then this hook means a lot. They're getting the core damage with a Granger. That's a lot of advantage for Resurgence to come back from the game itself. But trying to compensate what they have been lost, clearing out the jungle for GEEK Fam, and trying to get a little bit more damage control, which they kind of lost 2 cores, which is fixed, as well as Dominus. I don't think if they keep on doing this kind of unfortunate move, probably gonna cost them the whole game.
Yeah, it might just actually turn things around, but we see a little Shadow Mask being purchased for the side of Zorn. Pretty interesting items, I would say. This is why I love the new meta, and that was a really great hook coming from the side of Mr. B, like you said. And
wow.
If he could pull off even more of that, I think that RG stands a solid chance coming in towards this matchup, but we already have a little bit of that attention over on the lower river. That's where the second Lord will be spawning too.
So Mr. BB is just like, just hook and pray, boys, just hook and pray, and hopefully hopefully we gotta get that core, especially these 3 heroes. I say, Aurora, as well as Esmeralda and Granger, because it's almost impossible if the export gauge is actually full. He still can get away with whatever he can when the gauge is empty. So yeah, that's one thing that you don't want to get with his export.
Well, I guess like it gets even trickier coming into the late game as we see more of these members purchasing all these defensive items, especially Immortality on the side of Aeon. They can commit to this fight, but this is going to take a lot of effort to actually take down Rumble, and after all